Good morning, friends. Welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize my hair got all mustered up. Putting the sweatshirt on. Good morning to JB's Crochet. Welcome to JB's Crochet. I'm Amber. I'm getting that monthly headache and it is kicking my butt this morning. I am not wanting to move very quickly. So it is Tunisian Thursday, but I don't know how much Tunisian I'm going to actually do today because oh, look what I got yesterday. I just want to go to take a nap. I got this last night, and guess what I have to start working on? Crafty plushie. Melissa G. Monique. Lana Nana. Rebecca, good morning. Stay back, please. Marianne, good morning. BB, good morning. Tank, good morning. Yeah. I hate this. It came on last night, and I'm just like, oh, tomorrow's gonna be fun. Kat's deciding whether or not she wants to come across my desk, and I'm like, can you just lay down, please? Thank you. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, good morning. So, y'all, yesterday, Julianne and I both had the light bulb and honestly, I'd been wanting to help for a while. And I just was finally like, you know what? We need to get this done. So I reached out to Julianne and I said, what can we do to help Marianne? Let's raise some funds for her. So we were going to put together like a little auction or something, but then we found out we really don't need to raise a ton of money. So honestly, we just, we reached out to the goodness of every good person out there that we knew. Well, in the Discord. And y'all did not disappoint. You know what's funny is I was able to share. I created a goal on my Ko-Fi page, and I was able to support my own page. I clicked the tip button. It redirected me to PayPal to pay it, but then it was like, this PayPal's already associated to this thing, and I'm like, well, then I'll pay a different way. So I just paid using my credit card, and I supported my own self. Well, I didn't support myself. I supported, like it said I supported myself, but it was me putting the money in to the goal. So that way, I showed my my donation, because I was like, oh yeah, well, I want to figure out a way to donate, and so I did that. And y'all did not disappoint. When we shared it out, we reached the goal in no time flat, and we well exceeded said goal. She made it to 125% of the goal. So I don't know what is a quarter. What I see? Oh, 200 plus another 50, so 250. Yeah, so it hasn't changed since last night. You're not. You are worthy. You are worthy. And Sharon, I took. No, my voice. I just haven't been able to clear my throat here the last few days for some reason, and it's very possible. But this is a monthly thing for me. Thank you, Melissa. Yeah, my brain's not working this morning. So yeah, 250. Okay, I think that counts. Melissa, I think I count yours too. I think I counted yours last night. Yeah. I always sound like this in the morning, though, for some reason. Hit next, Crochet. No worries. Glad to catch me live today. Yay. You are very worthy, Marianne. So, for those of you that aren't aware, I do have a Ko-Fi. I have a goal set on my Ko-Fi that whatever money started from the time, whatever money got donated to me from the time that was set up to 1 p.m. today, I'm going to transfer to Marianne. So at 1 o'clock, I'm going to try to remember to come in here and delete the goal, so that way it's people aren't, doing it anymore. So good morning, Grammy Rita. Good morning, Frizzy. Yes, and we went. The goal the goal is way over at what it needed to be anyway, and so I was just like, you know what, we're gonna set it this. So what if it's over what she needs? If there's any extra costs that she has, and then you know what, Marianne, if there's any extra left over, go buy some groceries, go buy some yard, go spoil yourself. It's what we're here for. All right, so to help Marianne, aka Mama Wench, cat type. Ugh. I just want the Tylenol and ibuprofen to kick in so that I don't feel so right now, because that's the issue right now. And yes, I wanted it to go over, and it can still go over, so it don't matter how much we raise, it's all going to her to help her with her dental and whatever else she wants to get after that. Right? Yep. And if, I am the praying type, if you're the praying type, help me pray that, an opening opens up, excuse my language, a hell of a lot sooner than the middle of February. And I wish I could see the emojis on my end. I can see some, but then I can't see others. Like, I saw all Alana's, but I see the one that Bibi did with Grammy Rita. But all of yours, Marianne, I can't see those for some reason. It just says face, red heart shape. I haven't caught your lives, but enjoy watching your videos. I seem to miss you by a few minutes the other day. I completely missed Frizzy Tuesday. Completely missed her. I was like, I had her playing for a few minutes when we got to the appointment, and then we left the appointment and went grocery shopping. And by the time I got home, she was done. Oh, that's right. Let me pin it. I wish I could pin it from here, but I have to go into YouTube, which isn't a big deal. It's just I can't see my screen. Pin comment or pin message. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, let them know, Marianne. I have the funds to pay right now. Well, I don't know if you want to do that, because then they might charge, they might be like, oh, you got more money now. Okay, we'll charge you more. I'd be like, I have the 120 or whatever it was that it was. Okay, so I need to start creating this. Good morning. I need to start creating this crafty plushie. And so I was talking with Fuzzy Butt in a Zoom the other day, last night actually. And we were talking, and she's like, yeah, you should test it out first with your acrylic before you test it out with that Parfait Chunky, because Parfait Chunky doesn't frog very well, apparently. So, yeah, that's good, Marianne. Hopefully, I hope that something does. I really do. Ugh. But anyway, so I need to start creating this. So I started I got my 3.5 millimeter out with my 4-weight here. Yeah, hopefully we don't need much more than the cushion we got her, so. Let's see. I don't know what I'm doing here. I had a piece of paper, but I think I left it upstairs. I think I left it upstairs. Oh, let me show you something else I finished yesterday. I finished 2 things yesterday. I actually have 2 finished projects. So I finished the heart garland. I hung it up upstairs, and so I forgot to bring it down here to show it to you guys. But I finished the waffle stitch bag yesterday. There's the bottom. And this is, you know, I didn't attach any new yarn. I used 2 strands of yarn together, and they literally just switched from that light to that dark like that, and then back to the light again. That ombre yarn, gotta love it. So, and it's a pretty decent little project bag. I had the project itself in here. Like, I needed to finish making these straps, and so I threw the yarn in here with my pouch and everything, and it worked out pretty good. It's actually the same kind of can't think here. The handles that I put on the Hopeful tote. So you can actually cinch it up like that and wear it as a kind of a crossbody bag. I will, BB. Yes, I will. Oh, the Rhonda Butler. That's who you're talking about, Mama. Marianne. That's cool. I have like, I have no energy right now. I just want to go lay down and go back to sleep. But I need to work on this. I need to figure this thing out. So let me find a piece of paper that I can write on. My desk is a mess again. Oh, and I went to Walmart. I found the blue wave color. So pretty. That's so pretty. Blue wave. I got 3 of them. They only had 3 there. I grabbed all 3 of them. Oh, this will work. This will work. 0 function. I feel very bleh right now. It's part of the headache that I have right now, and it's annoying. The headache I can deal with. It's the bleh part that I'm like, can we not? I don't want to feel like this. No, it's not that. It's just it's just nauseous from the headache is all it is. It really is just a hormonal thing. But I'm just like, yep, Marianne's got it. Marianne's got it. It's just hormones. It comes around every month, and it's just some days I'm able to. This morning's just one of those mornings. It's hard not to get stuff. I know. I'm hoping my kids don't, but you know, if it happens, it happens. We'll all get through it and survive. I'm trying to draw a picture here. It's gonna look like I'm anti-religious the way I'm drawing this, but really, in all actuality, it's how I have to make the piece in order to make the cube. I'm not drawing an upside down cross for any other reason than to show you the shape of my crafty plushie. Maybe if I draw the eyes on here, it'll be better. Oh, I drew that way too big. Anyway, that's the shape I need to make for my head. Excuse me. Sorry for the burp, but that actually made me feel better. So, this is the shape I need to make. So I'm going to make some short rows, and then I need to make long rows, and then come back to short rows. So I don't have the coffee made. Oh my goodness. Crazy, crazy times. I know, right, Shrek? Better out than in was what I say. Oh. I need to drink water because that sugary stuff, every time I drink it, it's like, ooh. So I don't know how to do this. Like, I'm just whipping this out as I go. But I figured, how much bigger is this thing got to be to go when I go to the other yarn? Hi, Sierra. I need to get my water because that's not helping. I started with 12. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know how big I want to go with this. Like, how miniature is this going to be compared to the big one, you know? How much bigger is this going to be when I use Parfait Chunky with like a 4 or 5 millimeter hook? It doesn't help that I stayed in bed after my alarm went off this morning. This foot won't let you sleep. So I have 15 now, so I don't know what to do here. So I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think here because I'm doing a flat panel for his head that I'm hoping to sew into a cube. As weird as it may seem, do you got any straws? I have drank hot coffee through a straw before. It somehow is easier to drink hot when you've got a tiny little straw to just sip it through. Yes, I hope everybody feels better soon. I'm grateful for the fact that my kids do school the way they do school, because I can literally get off here and just go chill out upstairs while they do school. Oh, awesome, Melissa. Yay. So what's funny, Melissa, you're going to be on a cruise next week. The week after that, I'll be gone. Erica, thank you. So yeah, any money that comes in between now and 1 o'clock today is going to Marianne, just to let y'all know. I don't know, Rebecca. I'm just saying, like, it might help it get past the teeth, so you're not having to, you know. I know, no Melissa for a whole week. Oh no. Oh, yeah, and so the whole Melissa, you have to come on in my place then. We're gonna jump over it. We're gonna go over to Melissa's house that week. No worries, Melissa. No worries. Don't stress. Have fun on the cruise. Don't worry about us here. We'll survive. We'll be here when you get back. The Discord is through Frizzy Bee's membership. So if you're a member of Frizzy's channel, you can be in the Discord. I believe she has in the messages or the posts on the post tab on her channel. You can view the link to the Discord. The Darius and Speedy show. Hey, people would enjoy that. I am going. The family and I are taking a trip back to the same Missouri family that my daughter and I visited in November. But we're also going to go to Branson for a few days and have a little bit of fun there. Nothing too exciting. Be stranded in the middle of the ocean. Oh, you are a member. Okay. Okay, so I don't know what to do here. Okay, so probably just need to go until I square this out. I'm just making this up as I go. So I did 15 to start. We'll see if this works. Well, I chained 16. And then I single crocheted. And then I have 15 now. Yep, the whole first week of February. 3.5 millimeter. Oh my gosh. This yarn needs to go away. I'm hoping that the way I'm wanting to make this will work. Yep. we're gonna go have like a post-Christmas like get together, but just a random vacation get together with friends. Oh, you guys are funny. I know, a whole week. I'm sorry. It should be dropping in about 5 minutes. So I think it's, what time is it in the West Coast? Because she's on the West Coast. She's in California, I think. So, or is it 9 o'clock when it? I'm pretty sure it drops at 8 my time. It should be any time this morning. That's what I'm going to bring tomorrow to work on. Is the luck of the draw and work on that. Good morning, Valerie. You guys are funny. Well, even if I... Hold on. Ow. Even if I did, I have the best bosses and the worst bosses all at the same time, because even if I did put in a leave of absence, y'all wouldn't approve it. Y'all would not approve it. This is going to take a hot minute to grow to a square. I'm doing it backwards from Julianne. Julianne creates the really giant ones first, and then she does the smaller versions. I'm creating a smaller version in hopes that I can replicate this with the bigger one and make it bigger. I'm just hoping it'll turn out bigger. Like, bigger. I want a 5 to 6 inch head for this cube. Hey, Luna. Can you stop cleaning your tush, please? Thank you. Right? 2 days. I need 5. Yeah, because you're nuts. It's funny. I love it. You nut. So as I'm doing this, do I need to write down every row that I do? Like, okay, I've done 3 rows now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 2 days is fair. Well, I need 5, so I need emergency leave of absence then, on top of the regular. I guess I'm just going to do tally marks. I need to do a clicky pin because trying to do a pin with a cap is annoying. Y'all, Luna is cleaning herself over here. And it's like, child, could you, like, do that somewhere else, please? Crud, this yawning, I'm telling you what, I feel like it's every 30 seconds. I am busy here, so I'm Granny Squares together, still hanging out with y'all. No worries. I'm trying to crochet a cube. But see, I'm going to be gone from Sunday to Saturday, so I need the days in between that. Ugh, my eye watered for some reason, I think when I sneezed. I got another yawn. There, got my watery eye. Oh, thank you, Frizzy. I need the coffee. I think the coffee would be so much better than the cold drink this morning. I'm just tired. Now I'm getting just tired. The headache is kind of going away. The bleh is still kind of lingering a little bit. It's getting better though. I'm twisted hard. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna get a clicky pen out because the cap pen is annoying. 4 rows. I feel like my first row was a little loose. That's okay. I need to go quite a few more rows to make a square. I want this to be tight though, so yay! I gotta look, Marianne. Here's another way I supported you. I don't know if I can lift this. I'm gonna have to pick it up. Oh. I supported Marianne by buying through her link. And I did the thing that Juan says to do, buy in threes. Because y'all, this package, it came where it was almost open. And I'm like, well, thank God it all arrived. And it was still closed for the most part, but it was like, let me see if I can replicate it here. It was like this. Like that. It was taped, but the tape was like popped off like that. And it like came in the house like this. And I'm like, whew, I'm glad it all made together in one piece. And then I was like, I'm glad I ordered the way I did. You guys ever order from Premier, always order in threes. Now, the only thing I didn't order in 3 was this one, and it actually came in its own package. So everything, I was like, thank God everything was packaged in plastic, because if it had gotten wet, all the yarn would have been, for the most part, safe. But I got a 1 pound in the Premier Basics, because I didn't want to get the Just Yarn, because I wasn't sure how this would work in my Addy. So if it didn't work, you know, I wanted it to be, well, and I also wanted it to match the Premier Basics that I got. So I wanted all the yarn to be, you know, the same. The cat's like, ooh, you brought the box out. She's sitting up after her bath now looking like, ooh, can I have the box, please? So, and the only reason I got this yarn is this is for Crafty, the plushie. I got these 2 colors because we weren't sure which one it was. So I just went ahead and just said, whatever, I'll just get both colors. So this is the one I'm going to go with, this one right here. This is a little too green. He's more blue. So, and then these colors in here, I got, waiting for that to come out. I got these to do for the Royals, the baseball team. My mom's boyfriend, I asked him because he's not a beanie person, and the beanie that I made him, I was like, if you don't want to wear this, my mom will wear it because it's a cheese colored one. 7 a.m. Pacific and 50. Okay, so at 9 o'clock. So 7. Okay, so she's 2 hours behind. So she drops at 7 her time, which is 9 my time. So there you go. Yeah. But anyway, I asked him what he wanted, and he's like, well, I like blankets. I use blankets all the time. And I went, but I didn't see him as a blanket person. But I was like, all right, blankets, you got it. Blankets are my jam. So I'm actually going to make him, good morning, Mama Swift. We were just talking about you with Luck of the Draw. We're anxiously awaiting the drop in an hour, less than an hour. And now I'm trying to work on a miniature version of a plushie that I'm gonna make with larger yarn for my youngest. Although what's gonna be funny is he's gonna end up wanting both of these. Although I told my middle child, I was like, I might even consider giving you the smaller one that I make if he wants it. Yeah, I don't know how I found it, but I came across it somehow. It was on their website though. But they have the Premier Just Yarn 1-pounders on there too, and I was like, I don't know how well the Premier Yarn works on the Addies, and so I didn't know if there was a difference between the Just Yarn and the basics. I'm assuming there is a slight difference, not a ton. I mean, they're both great yarns, but I just was like, I want to make sure that, hopefully it works in my Addie. If not, I'll just have to make a blanket crocheted wise. So, Willpower's gone where they owed me over. Oh, goodness. That's crazy. Anyway, I don't know. I've talked about so many different things. I don't even remember what I was doing. Oh, I need to mark another row down. I don't know how many rows I got now. I should be on my 6th row here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I'm on 6 now. Oh, the Premier Basics. Yeah, because I wanted black. And the Premier Basics normal skein was out of stock of black. And I'm like, I need black. Or I don't need it, but I was like, I don't know if you guys know this, but when I order for projects, I order all my colors, whether I have them in my stash or not. Because I don't like yarn chicken, y'all. I have extra. So I wanted, black, and they were out. And then I went, and the only other black I could find was the Just Yarn. And I'm like, and then eventually, I don't know how, but I found it on their website. But they do have the 1 pound. They didn't have a ton of colors that I know of. So is that comment still pinned to the top? So, Mama Swift, we found a way to help our friend Marianne, and so I just did a Ko-Fi link. She's well exceeded her goal, but if anybody that is here, hello Jay, I just saw you poke in there. If anybody else wants to help Marianne financially with any monetary amount, that's why it's there. You can donate as little as you want and as much as you want. And at 1 o'clock today, Central Time, I'm going to transfer everything over to her. And I'm going to take a screenshot. I'll blur out the names so that way if you guys want to remain anonymous, you can. That way I can show all the different donations that came in. Now, PayPal does take their fees out of it, but I had a little residual in my PayPal that I'm literally going to send the full amount to Marianne. So, I don't know what y'all are saying yes to. I still have a little residual, but I'm getting better. I'm getting more energy. I feel like I'm waking up a little bit more. I just need to figure out how many rows I need to do to get a square. I don't even think I'm halfway. So I did, okay, so I did 15 stitches wide. I don't think a single crochet is the same width as it is tall, though, is it? No. I think it's skinnier than it is taller. Or, yeah. Oh, got you. Okay. Oh, Lord, no, I did not, Erica. He was on for almost 4 hours yesterday. I was like, I was in and out a bunch. Because there was just too many people in there, and he was just being silly with that adding machine at the beginning. All right, thank you. Sorry. I asked the question and then I forgot that I asked it. Squirrel. Ugh, I just want this bloodness to go away. And I just don't want to go lay down because I feel like if I go lay down, it's just going to make it worse. So I want to stay upright and not doing anything. So that's 6 rows, y'all. I don't even think that's halfway yet. Should I reach out to the YouTuber of this character and be like, hey, I've created a plushie. Like, you know, like I need to figure out like, cause I'm not gonna sell his name. I'm gonna be selling, well, not selling, you know, if I wanted to do a pattern for this, you know, like I don't want to infringe on anybody's copyright or anything. So I'm wondering, should I reach out and like be like, hey, I've created this plushie and it is in the image likeness of your character. You know, what can I legally do with this pattern that I've created, you know? Yeah, I know at the beginning he said it was going to be, he wasn't going to be watching the time, but I was like, when I saw it this morning, I was like, holy buckets, he was on for almost 4 hours yesterday. He was really wanting some company and getting things done. I had the replay going right before this morning. I was watching where I stopped watching last night. Yeah, right, BB? All right, there's 7. I still don't think I don't think that's halfway. If I fold it in half, actually, you know, if I fold it in half, I could do one like that. Crafty, the plushie. Remember that plushie I sent in the Discord and asked how you guys could help me make this? Yeah, like Trisha, yeah, I want to make sure that, you know, if I were to go and sell it, be like, if I were to call it Crafty Plushie, would I get in trouble for putting Crafty's name on it, you know? I want to make sure that I have my legal, like, I don't want to step on any toes. This is what I'm trying to make, but in crochet. I mean, it's not going to be identical. I don't want the hands to be like that necessarily. I want to make something that looks similar to this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can definitely tell I've got more energy now than I did when I started. I was dragging when I started this morning. I know, right, BB? You gotta watch out for Marianne and that sword. That sword's scary in and of itself. I keep saying this, 5 feet, right? That thing's 5 feet long, isn't it? This is my first time creating an amigurumi project on my own without a pattern, y'all. Well, yes, that's what I mean, Trisha. Like, just I don't want to be like, I don't want to step on toes. Like, I want to do what's right. You know, like, yeah, all that. I want to, make sure like I did this out of the goodness of my heart, and I don't want to, take away from their likeness and everything. A 5 foot two-handed sword. There you go. And credit that it's based on. For instance, when I do, if you give a mouse a cookie, I call it Cookie Mouse and give credit to the author of the book it's based. Yeah. Yeah, so I was thinking I could call it a crafty plushie, but a crafty without saying, like, so the way he spells crafty is craft with EE. I could do Y at the end and be like, look, it's a crafty plushie, but it's not crafty. Well, I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm taking patterns of other people's feet and bodies and things, and see, the thing is because I'm making a blockhead, I'm like, I might need him to be able to sit. So the whole feet idea, that I don't remember who gave it to me, but basically it was like, make the 2 feet and then attach them and then make the body. But I was like talking with Fuzzy Butt the other night, last night, and she was saying that, or I got to talking with her about how he is going to be a blockhead, so his head might be a little heavy, so he might have to sit, so he may not be able to stand very well. But that's why I'm like, it can't be in any form. Yeah, I don't know what I would say then, because he's very crafty in his name picking. I feel like I just did another. Oh, I did mark it down. Okay. Like, I'm getting all twisty, but it's gonna get sewn together. So I'm trying to make this in one piece so it's low sew. I don't know how else to do it to make a cube. I really want to make it like a square. A cube. And I bought this from Hobby Lobby, but I bought this one as an extra piece because this one's only inch thick. I just realized that it's folded in half, or it's got 2 pieces in here. But I got a 3-inch one, and then I got this one to put on top, with my bigger plushie to make it nice and thick. But this one I can use to fill the smaller one, the smaller block. So I just gotta cut it down. But they're like cushions, almost like cushion foam things. Yeah, I've made a handful of Amy plushie things, but I've never really made my own. You have sold a Yoda on Etsy and had to name it Alien. Yeah. The thing is he has this YouTuber, they have a shop, but it's not on Etsy. It's just like a website shop type thing that I ordered a t-shirt and things from. A comic book and a t-shirt. That's all I did. Y'all, this kid is already requesting. So this crafty has this little. So in Minecraft, there's a chest that you have your chest full of stuff, right? And so in Crafty's world, he has a little friend that follows him around called Chester, and he's a chest. And so I'm starting to feel like Julianne with Dandy's World. She started with one, and then she had to make the other character that goes with them. The two friends got to go together. I'm like, ugh. So I got to figure out how to make Chester after I do this. But I have to order the yarn for Chester because he's brown and I don't have brown yarn. This kid is going to turn me into a plushy yarn collector. He's a brown. I had him pulled up the other day. Oh, crap. Let's see. Chester Crafty. So this is the Chester. I'm like, that'll be fun. You know, I could probably use your rock pet with that one. Part of him, anyway. Oh, excuse me. Oh, gosh. It just doesn't stop once you start making some. It's like, oh, now I need this, and now I need that. I'm like, and he wants a train sweater on top of it all, too. I'm like, dude, you make stuff for me, too. I feel like I'm getting closer to a square shape. It looks like a burger. That picture does kind of look like a burger, but yeah, he's a chest, and his name is Chester. You'll have to find Crafty on YouTube and watch it sometimes. He's kind of funny to watch and listen to. I gotta run. I'm getting closer to a square. I know, our kids are also nuts. Nutballs. Right? One item a month, dude. Okay, January's already taken. This will come February, and then I'll do, yeah. He's so funny. I mean, he's going to have a whole birthday smorgasbord of gifts by the time his birthday rolls around. And then I'll be like, dude, I've made you birthday gifts all year long. My goodness. Oh, that's where the watery eye came from, the yawning, not from the sneeze, because it's doing it again. I wonder if that's got, because like Marty, she got shut down on Etsy, and that's why she is against Etsy, because they just shut her down with no reason. They didn't give her a reason at all, she said. How many more rows before I get to a square? Do y'all have any guesses? I'm at 10, and I've done 15 across. How many more rows do you think I'm going to get before I make a square? The DK poncho. Oh, yes, I know. Like, I have that thing traveling around the house with me. Like, I keep wanting to work on it. Oh, wait, it's done. I have the pattern written up. Let me make sure. Hold on. I need someone to test it. Drive. It's a drive. That's my issue. Sorry, BB. I need to find someone to test it for me. Would you want to be the tester? Oh, wait, no. Tank's already testing it. Never mind. Tank's testing it. But, yeah, no, I'll be able to put it out soon. I just need to get a picture from her. No, wait, she's done with it, I think. Good morning, Sanita. Three more rows, Marianne, thanks. But then I got to make my long piece. So here's my here's my thought process. So I'm making basically like a cross, and then I'm going to fold it down into a square, a cube. And is 15 stitches going to be enough for my bigger plushie? That's my thing. Or am I going to have to increase my stitch count? I feel like this is going to be pretty big to begin with this size I'm doing. And yes, and well, she's got another bag coming. So Monique, did you finish that bag yet? You did send me the poncho picture. I just remembered that. All right, so Marianne, I'm at one more at 11. You might be right. I have a feeling it's at least 15 rows. 15 rows for 15 wide, you know, 15 stitches wide. All right, well, the poncho will be coming out soon. I just got to figure out how much to charge for it. I started putting like $250 on my stuff for some reason. I don't know why, because I'm just like, meh. We don't need to make these hugely expensive. I kind of wished I would have started Etsy to begin with, because then my sales that I had off of Ko-Fi would have been, because now I have no sales on the ones that I reposted on Etsy. And so it's like, well, I know I had sales on Ko-Fi. So I'm hoping that maybe by word of mouth from you guys and maybe just being on Etsy, it'll start selling. Couple of rounds left. Can't wait to see what you got going, because what you had already was cute. And you are right, a little pouch would be cute in that design. Okay, I'm at 2 rows. So here's 3 for Marianne. We'll see if she's right. A good way to test it is to do corner to corner and see if it folds in half evenly. And also measuring it too. Sorry, kid. We asked first. I gotta finish mine so I at least have a picture to put on it. Because the picture that's going to go on it's going to be Tank's right now, because she's the only one that actually finished a whole project. Oh, my poncho is still only like this long. She's got a whole poncho done, but she also used chunkier yarn, so it went a little quicker. And it turned out awesome though. Like I don't know, Tank, I have to be honest, I was a little concerned with that yarn, but then when you sent the picture of it done, I was like, that actually turned out better than I thought. I don't know, that looks pretty square to me. Marianne, you might know what you're talking about. It's not quite square though. It needs 2 more rows. Look at that. This space right here, if you look, is 2 stitches. I mean, you probably can't tell that, but there's 2 stitches left. So maybe it is a 15 by 15. 15 rows by 15 stitches wide. Huh. Well, I learned something. Who is making? I don't know. I gotta write that one down. This one I gotta write down. The Cool Harmony bag. Yep, 15 stitches by 15 rows. Yep. Monique is actually testing the Blessings bag. She's testing this one. Monique is testing this one. I can't wait to see it. So this one's new. This one I made this all yesterday, but man, my goodness, this waffle stitch two-stranded, I should have definitely gone up a couple hook slices. My wrist was barking at me yesterday, going, "Excuse me, time for you to put that down." And about the time I got to the end of it, I was like, "Yep, it is time to put this down." Okay, let's chill out up there, please. You will make the cool harmony. Cool. Yeah, it's not hard. It's a waffle stitch and just got to write it down. So I have a question. If I were to take the explanation of the waffle stitch from somebody else and include it in my pattern, if I change the words up a little bit or like rephrased it in my way, how would you do that? Because this waffle stitch, I followed somebody's instructions on how to do the waffle stitch. Now, not the bag. The bag I put together myself, but it was from here to, the top of the waffle stitch. Like, how does that work? Yeah, I know, BB. I'm coming out with so many bags. It's like, which one's which? Okay, I think I'm at 14. I think I just did one row there. Let me double count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Or did I do another row? Because now I feel like I'm counting 15. Let's fold it in half and see what happens. I feel like it still needs another row. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 15 rows here. It looks square, but when I fold it, it feels like it's still a row off. I don't know, maybe it's not. Did I do 2 rows and my brain just didn't see it? Because I only have 14 written down. Doesn't quite meet up. I mean, it looks square though. Measure it then, measure it. Where did my things go? We'll measure it and see. Yeah, I need to. So I've got about, not quite 3 by. It's 3 by 3. It's a square. Okay, so I must have did a second row without realizing it, because I'm counting 15. So we're going to say 15 by 15. Okay, so now, so here's the thing. Would it be easier to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these and sew them together? Or figure out a way to make this shape, whoops, I pulled out a stitch, make this shape, this cross, where I chain out so many and then come back across like this for a bunch of rows. And when I come back over here, I would chain out again, continue the row out this way, and make my rows until I came to here, and then I would do short rows again. Because I was trying to do it in one piece. So I'd have to do another 15 rows. Would I have to go out 15? Yeah, I need to go out 15. 1, 2, 3, or no, go out 16. Because then I come in the second chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wait, hold on. I can't do the chain out the other side because I need to attach. I need to attach another one here. So maybe pull from the outside of this cake and do another 15 on the other side. I need to attach a chain to the other side. Okay, so I'm going to leave this for a second. I'll come over here. And attach slip stitch into here, and then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. One more just to tie it off. So 16 on the other side. Okay. So pull that, no, I'm going to do, yeah, pull that through, tighten that down. Okay, so there's 15 on that side, right? So I have my 15 on this side that I just attached, and then I have this one that is still attached. I don't know what I'm doing here, guys. I'm literally just creating this as I go. Okay, so I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to go into the second chain. I'm trying to figure out if I want to go 1, 2. This yarn is so splitty, especially with this tiny little hook. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I need to get some business cards made up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, I will be back in focus here in just a second. 10, 11. Stop twisting on me. 12. Run through other shows. That's cool. 12. 30. Yeah, Rebecca has done a really good job at getting herself out there. I'm not that good at that. I'm lazy. 13, 14, and 15. So 15, 15, and 15 would be 45. So I need 45 stitches across when I get done. So I need 15 here. I need 45 here. Okay. I'm just going to say continue 15 chain or 16 chain, and in the second start, and then attach chain of 16, 15. Okay. I have vinyl stickers with my logo as well. I give with orders. Cool. Okay, so I've done 15. So I need to do one in each of these. So there's 2, 3. Okay, you scared me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I really would love to get back into doing craft fairs again. I gotta get the motivation, the Rebecca motive. I gotta find my inner Rebecca. I stopped counting, so I don't know where is that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well, who of my Ammies out there want to test this pattern for me when I finish it? I would ask you, Rebecca, but I know you're super busy. And then Prezi, I know you're super busy. So anybody else that does Ammies? All right, so I need to go here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I know you want an inner Rebecca 4. I know, me too. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Oh, you know what I could have done instead of attaching another chain? Could have done foundation single crochets right here. Oh well, this works too. All right, so here is 15 on either side of the middle 15. So in theory, when this gets folded down, this should be as long as this, which I'll just make it work. So 15 rows, 15 stitches attached to each other. Okay, so chain 1. Look at that. I've designed this in like less than an hour and a half. And feeling like poo. I'm feeling a lot better now. The blehness is going away. Finally. The headache is receding. It's still lingering, but it's better. Hold on, how many do I have there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hello. I am trying to make a plushie. I'm making it up as I go. It's for a YouTuber that my kids watch. One of the YouTubers that they watch. This one happens to play Minecraft, so his name is Crafty. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. And hello, Annette. 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, just making sure I got my 15 on it. Would it be better though? Because the sides of the head, you know, one side's going to be going, the lines are going to be going this way, and then this side of the head, the lines are going to be going this way. Is that going to be too weird? I mean, I like it this way because it's all one piece. Oh, fun. Yay, Marianne is breaking her Amy band. Let's see. Love Bug Rhonda Butler. I think it's Rhonda Butler. Oh my gosh, those are adorable. I might just have to follow you and make those too. I will share the link. Share. Copy. Boom. Rhonda Butler's Love Bugs. There you go. Love bugs. All right, so I need 15 rows of 45 stitches. So I gotta do 15 rows of this. Going back and forth. And then, so Amy people, okay, so okay, y'all see what I'm doing here, right? I went from the center here, then I made these two long arms. They're gonna be, you know, thicker, but when I get done with these long parts, I'm gonna come back to this size. Do I just cut my yarn and attach to the center, or do I just slip stitch across until I get to that one and then just do my rows? Which would be better? Slip stitching across 15 stitches loosely so that way you still have your stitches to go into, or do I fasten off and reattach in that spot? Yeah, I already had it pulled up, Mary. Now I was like, well, I already have it here, so might as well share it. Those are cute. Makes me want to order more yarn from Premier and get more plushy yarn, but did the plushy bug hit me? Did it bite me? I mean, shoot, I haven't made but maybe a dozen plushies, like Amy's, in my life, in my time as crocheting, and I'm already designing one, and yeah, I think once you design them, you start getting into it, right? Good morning, Lydia. Fasten off and reattach. Monique says fasten off and reattach. What do you guys think? What else? Is that a good census with everybody else? Do I need to show and re-explain for anyone that didn't catch it? Annette says reattach. Sharon says reattach. Okay, so it sounds like the consensus is reattach. You don't like how it works? Well, I'm using acrylic for this one, but I wanted to do the blanket yarn for his plushie, so he you know, it's just a little bit more teddy bear like, you know. Re-explain. Okay, so I'm making this, right? Okay, so I've done my center. So this is going to be folded into a cube. So I'm going to make 15 rows of long rows, and then I need to come back to this size. I only need to do 15 rows, so I have my 2 sides right here that fold down. And then this center strip that keeps going up is going to get folded around into the 4 sides. And then these 2 here are going to be the 2 sides that fold on the other, that create the cube. It's going to be a cube. So I was asking, do I slip stitch back across to get to the center here again, or do I just fasten it off and reattach here and do my center? I think either one would be easy enough to explain in a pattern. That's my other thing is I try to keep it simple so I don't have to, you know, it should be fairly easy for most people to follow. Is my goal when I make things. Either but I use it sometimes for orders and occasional. So Fuzzy Butt Denise last night was saying that her acrylic yarn stuff doesn't sell well at her craft fairs, her markets, and so she uses the chunkier yarn because that's what everybody wants. Reattach, okay. I'm a person won't use chunky yarn. I don't own any of them. Yeah, so this that I'm doing right now is going to be a small version of what I make with the plushie yarn, which I put, oh, it's right here. So it's this is the yarn I'm going to use to make the bigger version of this. Although I wouldn't be put it past him that he ends up taking this one and then I don't have to make the big one. I'd be okay with that too. So right now I'm using Big Twist. This is Big Twist. So it's the body that I need to figure out how to do. I don't know how to make the body. So here, let me show you some pictures of Crafty. I'm trying to find one of my tabs to close. Let's see. Crafty images. Okay, so share screen. Screen share, Crafty, share. Go back over here, do this so you can see me. Okay, so I am basing my plushie off of this one, this thing right here. But this is what his character looks like in the movie, in the game. Right here. So he looks like this, like he's more cubed, like the whole thing is cubed. So I don't know. So I don't know if I want to make it all square like that, which would be a whole lot easier, to be honest. Because it would just be panels, you know, a whole bunch of panels. But I was basing him off, I was thinking of trying to make him more like this. More like this plushie behind my head. Hold on, let me see if I can move this. Ah, that's not what I meant to do. But basically, want to move me. You know what? I'll just take me off of here. There we go. So the plushie right here, that's what I'm basing mine off of. So my hands, I wouldn't make them like that. I would make them just round, like the feet, to be honest. So that's what I'm looking at, that's what I'm trying to replicate. And I don't think he would care if I went either direction with it. And I hope 3 skeins of this is going to be enough for him. Yeah, so I was just thinking, yeah, my stitch count will be the same. He'll just be a lot bigger. So 15 in this weight of yarn and this hook size will be this small, but 15 in a plush could be like this big, you know. I don't know how much bigger it's going to be, but. So that yarn recommends what hook? This recommends an 8mm, but she was telling me that she uses like a 5, which is probably what I'll end up using, because a 6, I don't know, a 6 I don't think would be small enough, so I'll probably use a 5 with that yarn. I know, right, Melissa? It's all YouTubers now that these kids watch. It's not like, you know, TV, like regular TV like I'm used to watching with, like, I don't even know. Honestly, like, you'd have to start naming things off for me to remember what I watched as a kid. Like, the other day, my husband was messing with my youngest, and I told him, I said, tell him, not the mama, not the mama. And my middle kid is like, where do you keep getting that from? I was like, it's from a show. It's a dinosaur show. It's awesome. Not the mama, not the mama. The other night, I came into the room, he goes, not the daddy, not the daddy. I was like, dude, but I am the mama, I am the mama. Okay, what row am I on here? So 1, 2, 3. I'm on 4. 4 rows of 45 here. Oh, it's almost time to be getting off of here. Right as I'm feeling better, I'm wanting to be on here. I'm the baby, gotta love me. Not to mama, not to mama. And then there's a part, I found a video of it to show my kids what it was from. And he's like, the daddy was trying to get him to say daddy. And the dad dinosaur, and he goes, say da. And the baby goes, da. And daddy goes, D. D. And he goes, da, D. And then baby starts going, da, D, da, D, da, D, da, D, daddy, 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 daddy. And then he goes to run and get the mom. And he looks back and goes, not the mama. It's just hilarious. I was like, yes, that was awesome. It's killing my brain cells. I know, it's funny because they watch these shows of other people playing games. Like Fortnite and Minecraft. And then, like, now we've got these ones where they play this computer game called BeamNG Drive, and they have a bunch of different games they play on there. And my kids are getting into all those games and stuff too, like simulator games type games, and Minecraft and Fortnite. So it's just funny. Just funny. Anyway, I guess I should get off of here. It's 9 o'clock. I don't wanna. Mom, I don't wanna get up. I don't wanna go to school. It's funny, I hear that even as a homeschool mom. I don't want to do school. Well, you never want to do school. And that won't change if you go to a public school either. Sometimes they think they'd have it so much better, but it really isn't going to be any different. It's just going to be a longer day with 30 other kids your age in the same classroom. Right, there is a game within the game, Fortnite, that's called Brain Rot, and it's literally a brain rot game, and my kids absolutely love it. I'm just like, good Lord. But something recently showed my middle child that brain rot is a bad game to play and that it mocks God and all this, and he's like, I don't want to play that anymore, and I'm like, oh, win. But he still plays it from time to time, but he's not doing it as much. There is a game literally called Brain Rot. Ugh. Looks like a little t-shirt. Well, from my direction, it looks like a little t-shirt, but it keeps curling. I hope this works out. I really do. Yes, Frizzy comes on in 2 hours. Yay! I won't miss it today because, well, I mean, I can't say that for sure, but I will be a whole lot better about not missing it because I won't be going anywhere. I already have stuff to make dinner for tonight, so I don't have to leave the house. So, Frizzy, please drop your link, or drop the link to your live too. Yeah, old loincloth. Only time I'll wear something on my face. No. I'm almost done with this row. Maybe by tomorrow I'll have... So, quick question for you guys. Which way should I go with this crafty thing? Should I go with the blockier body, or should I do like the plushie and make it more of a teddy bear with the blockhead? Make him a blockhead. Look, Boggy 14 or Luck of the Draw 14 just dropped. Excuse me. Definitely feeling better. I'm definitely more awake and feeling better. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 4 rows of 45. 2, 3, 4. There is the link to today's live. Yay! Yes, Rebecca, Ella, Lottie 14 just dropped. Yay! All right, go watch Mama Swift. Here, I'm gonna share it. Actually, I'm gonna share it. Hopefully, if I can find it fast enough. There it is. Week 3. Share. Copy. All right, here's LOTD 14 week 3 drop. There you go. Ask the kiddo. Yeah. Well, he's 8. He don't know what he wants. I mean, he does know and doesn't. All in the same breath. All right, guys. Don't forget, you are all loved. You are all somebody to somebody, and we love ya. Don't forget, if you want to help Marianne, the Ko-Fi link is up on the channel somewhere. Have a fantastic Thursday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place.